So I didn't want to film while I was in the doctor's office. Once the nurse practitioner, physician assistant came back in, just said everybody's not ready to be on a camera or be recorded. So I didn't want to push any buttons. But so basically, I was getting my basal metabolic rate evaluated, like I said before. So basically, I was getting my basal metabolic rate tested. That is basically your I can't even talk. I'm so tired. That's basically how many calories you burn at rest, or basically while you're not exerting yourself, like exercising or something. You're just walking around. You wake up, you eat breakfast, you go to work, like just normal activity. An average of how much you burn, not while you're sleeping, but just at rest, just normal activities. How many calories do you burn? And the reason why that's important is because what they want to do is, in order to lose weight, you want to create a deficit. So you want to be eating less calories than you burn. Now, of course, when you work out, then you can add that number of calories onto the amount of calories you burn at your basal metabolic rate, and then you may still be able to create the deficit. So you want to create about 500 calorie deficit a day, because you need to create, like, I forget what it is for the week. I think it's 3,500 calorie deficit in a week. That equals 1 pound of weight loss on average. So they want you to create this deficit. And so for the average woman, your basal metabolic rate at my age, which I'm in my 30s, right, it's about 1,800 to 2,000 calories. So that means you could not work out, not do anything, just live your normal life. If you ate 2,000 calories a day and your basal metabolic rate is 2,000 calories, then you would maintain your current weight. But if let's say you just simply decrease your calorie intake from 2,000 to 1,500 calories, you could start losing weight and not even be working out. So, but for me, my basal metabolic rate, when they checked it 2 years ago when I first started going to the weight loss doctor, was 1,411 calories. So even if I ate 1,500 calories a day, I still wouldn't lose weight. I'd actually still be eating more calories than I burn. So I would have to work out, and I would have to even decrease my calorie intake even more in order to create that deficit. So yeah, and I think to myself a lot of times, like, okay, it's been 2 years and it's my fault. It's not that the program is bad or faulty or doesn't work. It's usually not the program. It's usually not that. It's usually you. People want a quick fix and they don't want to have to do the work. And so when they get a program or something and it doesn't work, and they actually didn't do all of the work, then it's like, oh, well, the program didn't work, because regardless of whether I did it right or not, then it should just work. Or if I only do a piece of it, then I should be seeing some results. Doesn't necessarily work like that. But here's the thing, I actually have, she reminded me, like, when I started this year, I was at 171 pounds, and now I'm today I weighed in at 163. Blame New Orleans. Thanks, New Orleans. But she said that's not even bad, to only have gained 1 pound on a whole week in New Orleans, eating probably whatever you want. That's not bad. So today, when she checked my rate, they checked it today, it's actually less. It's like 1397, she said. So I mean, it's about the same, 1400 calories. So she wants to decrease my caloric intake. I think the previous program, they had me up to 1300 calories, and she's like, it's just not gonna make a difference unless we can get your metabolic rate up. So for now, we're gonna reduce it down to 1100 calories. Like, that's your max, but you need to get in 65 grams of protein. Why? Because, well, the protein is going to help with muscle creation, and muscle creation, having more muscle is going to increase my metabolic rate, because muscles burn more calories. So if I'm able to increase my muscle mass, I would just automatically, by default, just burn more calories, just because I have more muscle, and muscle burns calories faster. So that's why a lot of times we're encouraged, even as women, to add strength training to our workouts, because when we do that, we increase our muscle mass, and that of course helps us burn calories, burn fat more, because we have more muscle. So that's my plan. That's the plan. For now, we're going to decrease. The calories, and I'm going to increase my working out. That's something that I have not been consistent with. I just haven't. I haven't been consistent with that. She asked me, have I been journaling? No, I haven't. Since I went to New Orleans, I haven't been doing nothing. I just haven't. So whose fault is that? It's not their fault. It's my fault. I haven't been doing the work. So yeah, I gained a pound. I'm not even going to beat myself up about it though. So I kind of talked to her about some of the stuff that I have planned. I talked to her about the workout transformed app or whatever. She loved that. She actually told me something I didn't know, which is why I really like this nurse practitioner. The person I had before, he was good too, but it's just a different, some people are just different. This nurse physician assistant was like, hey, did you ever go see the exercise person, clinician? No. She says, well, that's included in the program. You get 2 free visits with this person, and they're going to evaluate, your exercise performance, and I guess help you, with that, and recommend exercises you can do, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yo, no, I didn't know that. I have been going here for 2 years, and nobody ever told me that I could get those 2 visits for that is included in what I'm already paying. Because I pay a copay like you normally do when you visit a physician, because it is still a medical physician office. I had no idea. I'm like, yep, sign me up. So the next time I go, which will be in about 4 weeks, I will be doing that. So I'll definitely see what I can record from that process. But I don't like to record too much, because this type of stuff, it is personalized. It's based off of me, my body. I'm the one that's hooked up to the machines. It's my blood work, it's my weight, and I don't want for anybody to feel like they could just watch this video or watch that video and just, oh well, I'll just be able to do that and skip the personalization, because it should be personal. You'll try something and then it doesn't work for you, and you'll be beating yourself up. Well, it wasn't for you, it was for me. But me sharing is just not so that you can just do exactly what I'm doing, but give you a guideline, or make you say, you know what, maybe it is time that I involve a medical professional. Because trust me, at first I didn't think I would need to go to doctor. I was just going to my primary care physician, and I was just really frustrated with them. Like, I'm trying to lose weight. I don't know why I'm not losing weight, and this is what, how I'm eating. And I almost felt like they didn't really believe me, because every year when I went to go get my physical, I would gain like 10 pounds. And they're like, well, and I never forget the day I went to the doctor and I had, gained another freaking 10 pounds. And she handed me that 1,500 calorie diet, and I literally threw it at her. I was so pissed. I was so pissed. I threw it at her and I said, I don't even eat 1,500 calories a day. Look at my fitness pal. I'm eating 12, 1,400 calories. This is before I started going to the weight loss doctor. I was like, I don't even eat 1,500 calories a day. I'm eating like 1,400 calories trying to lose weight, and it's still not working. And for you to assume that, I'm just eating too much, you're just like everybody else. People assume that people that are overweight or struggle with their weight, that it's just because they just overeat. A lot of times people that are just above their healthy weight, or they need to lose maybe like 20 or 30 pounds or like 50 pounds or whatever, 9 times out of 10 they only eat 300 calories more than the person that's standing right next to them that has no weight issues. Just look at me and my husband. We pretty much eat the same thing, right? But he burns calories like it's nobody's business. That's how his body is made. Some people's bodies burn calories and some people's bodies don't burn it at the same rate. They have to work harder because their body doesn't naturally burn the calories. And so, it can be really discouraging because we all have a friend, or you might be that person that can eat whatever they want and stay slim. Everybody's body's not like that. So to make somebody feel like, oh, the reason why you are fat is because you just eat too much. Well, so the skinny person that's eating 3 times more than what I eat and eating ice cream all the time, so they're okay because they're skinny. So it doesn't matter what they eat. But me, I gotta eat juices and berries. It's just not a good attitude. So when that happened, I was so pissed, and I said, you got to do something. And then she says, well, I'm going to refer you to the weight loss doctor. Well, if that's what I had to do, because you have to now admit that, I don't know what I'm talking about. I thought it was this, but I really don't know. Now I really don't know why you're not able to lose weight. Now I really don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and refer you. So anyways, that's how I wound up at the weight loss doctor. So, and like I said, I've been coming here for 2 years and I have made progress. When I first started out, I think I was maybe at like 176, 177, and I got down to 160, and then I went back up, and I back up to 171 at the beginning of this year, and I'm back down. So the goal is for me to get to 150 pounds. If I can get to 150 pounds, then I get to fire them, and then I can move on with my life. My ultimate goal, of course, is not 150. My ultimate goal is, I think my ultimate goal was 125 or something like that. So if I can get down to 150, that's only 13 pounds. And then I just would lose the other 25 pounds on my own. But at least I would know, after them monitoring me, like I would know exactly what is working. So that's why I keep going back, because, they're able to do things like test my metabolism to see like where I'm at. And they're able to, monitor those types of things and make recommendations or whatever. So yeah, that's what's going on today.